Now, welcome to another
Meme Monday.
where I will once again be responding to reacting to some of the memes sent into the email address in the description below, the Sailor Naboo email address, or posted in the Discord server.
Yep, there's like 35 memes today.
You were going through a lot of memes, more than even usual, which is usually a lot.
Yeah.
You were at it for hours, I think, and just chuckling, and you have so much fun with it, at least.
Until I have to make the hard choices.
The cuts, yeah.
When I have to look through, and then I'm like, wait, how many for them were from this person?
And then you'll yell out, like, pick a number, and I'm like, why? I'm trying to pick a meme, and like...
That doesn't happen too often.
It does happen,
but
though.
It does happen.
It does happen, so if yours doesn't make it, it's because I picked the wrong number.
Yeah, you just blame Thor. Blame him. It's his fault.
All right, let's start this out. We're on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan. Well, yeah, I mean, it could have been simpler. I feel like if you rewrite the dialogue to A New Hope, this is what it would say. Like, no, that's BS. We just saw you at Scarif. We know.
Your ship was parked outside of Scarif. We saw... Remember
I literally chased the guy holding the...
It's like I saw the dude who walked back down the corridor with it after you guys jettisoned.
Yeah, I killed like 20 of your guys in the hallway. It's BS.
They all had ID badges.
Yeah, Alderaan security. Yeah,
security badges. Too much of a coincidence, princess. Let's move on.
Next, saying AT-AT. You wish now that our places had been exchanged, that I had died and AT-AT had lived. Yes, I wish that. I do wish that. I know it's one of those weird debates in the fandom. It's AT-AT. AT-AT doesn't make any sense because if you do any of the other ones like ATST, or what about ATRT, like our
ATTE?
The AT.
At.
Yeah. It's AT-AT.
It's AT-AT.
Done, case closed. That's it. Next. What's it say, Frodo? Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It's not a story I can tell you, Gandalf. It's a Shire legend. I love the combinations. This is great.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
I can't tell you about that.
I like that we're slowly becoming a Lord of the Rings channel.
I know.
It's Lord of the Rings
Well, we got
channel.
the Amazon Prime series, which please don't be terrible, coming up. We will certainly be talking about that. I know that much. Hopefully we will be saying good things.
I might be saying good things. I don't know how you will be.
I don't know. We're going to see. I've heard a lot of nada good things. A lot of nada?
Lot of nada.
Lot of nada.
Lot of nada.
Lot of nada good things. Next. I'm having trouble with this riddle. How are children like tattoos? They're both permanent, but can't be removed with lasers. Jeez. Now I see why you were laughing so much. It's all making sense why it took you so long and why you had so much trouble this week. So far.
At least it makes sense to you.
It does. Next. What exactly is the Anakin special? That's an extra crispy chicken with one wing and legs. Oh, God.
It's sad because the legs are good.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it's a good special.
I don't think it's a good special.
No, I would
like
rather
the
have the legs
over the
wing. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he would prefer both legs and both wings and everything else.
He wants the full chicken?
No crispy, please?
Extra crispy.
No.
No, still extra.
Why would he want to be burnt? What? I don't think we're on the same page here. Are we talking about chicken or Anakin?
Both?
All right. Next. I'm the best love story ever. No, I am Romeo and Juliet versus Pride and Prejudice. All right. Amateurs. What was that book? Morbius. Yes. Yes, it is the best love story ever.
It is.
Yes. Hands down.
That is the most beautiful, unrequited love story ever. I just wish they would have addressed it in the actual plot. It's there.
It's there.
But nobody ever talks about it, so I don't think it was meant to be.
When they re-released it, they should have added additional footage.
They should have.
And
just a couple extra longing glances from Milo.
Well, I mean, we certainly had time. We had the whole...
We had plenty of time. There was so much awkward that could have cut out to make room for the love story that should have been.
Perfect meme, though, here. Perfect.
Perfect.
Next. When Naboo only shows Thor one part of a meme. This is good.
I know you'd like this one.
That's just perfect. We're still flying half a meme. or showing half a meme, but we're still flying half a show sometimes. But all right. Next, Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine. Actors make surprise children's hospital visit. Maybe not children's hospital with that one.
When he shows up with his lightsaber and he's smiling, you shouldn't be.
Not, yes. Would you really? I mean, I'd be a little frightened if I heard Vader and Palpatine were visiting a children's hospital.
One of them wants to kidnap and corrupt children. The
Both
other
of them
one might take him out.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
He doesn't want Palpatine to find his replacement.
No. Next. Where in the world was Gondor when the Westfold fell? Oh, goodness. Where were they? Where was Gondor when the Westfold fell?
Where was Gondor when the Westfold fell?
Oh, I like the amount of Lord of the Rings memes here.
It was a heavy Lord of the Rings presence. Yeah. Like I said, we're switching. We're not Star Wars memes anymore.
I know.
We're now Lord of the Rings memes.
And when you combine the two,
perfection.
Indeed. Next, did anyone else lose it when this happened? It's Kenobi time.
I love it.
If only he had said that.
It's Kenobi time.
I don't know if that would have made it better or worse.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yeah,
that was bad.
Yeah, it was usually bad. I think mine was actually better.
Much better.
Wow.
Hello there.
I don't even practice.
No? I do actually.
General Kenobi.
See, that's not good either.
No, I can't remember how it actually sounds at the moment. So
not like that.
Just next.
Have you even seen the movie?
No. What movie are we talking about?
It would be funny if you'd never seen any stuff. You just
I just go with the. I just do some research and I'm fine.
I read it online. Though I've quoted it so much that you feel like you've seen the movie.
Right.
But you have no idea what you're even saying.
What movie?
Is this Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Stargate.
Stargate.
Stardust.
No.
Oh, it's a good movie.
So is Stargate. Actually, the series is kind of better than the movie.
I really liked the first movie.
It's all right. They're both good.
Onward.
Next. Oh boy. That's all I'll say. I haven't even read it yet. Ezra Miller charged with felony burglary after allegedly stealing booze from a Vermont home. You want to go home and rethink your life. Yeah, he really needs to be sent home and rethink his life.
Tell him, Obi.
Holy cow. How do you go that far off the rails? Like, what is wrong with that dude?
I'm still trying to figure out how someone named their child Obi-Wan.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Ezra. Name. I'm like, what's wrong with the name Ezra?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
What's your name? Obi-Wan. Just put some parentheses.
That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Well, and they're like, let's put a hyphen and a space in there. Yeah, that's his whole first name.
Whoever wants the hyphenated. Yeah, who gives their kids hyphenated names?
First names. I don't know.
Yeah. I know someone's going to be like, my kid's name.
Hey, Kesha's got a $sign in
there. I still remember when I asked who's Kesha. I had no idea who Kesha is, and your response was, "Oh, she's just a whore." I was like, "What?"
But I like her music.
Yes.
She presents herself that way. I don't know who she actually is, but she presents herself as some drunken.
Okay, I'll never forget that. I'm like, what are you listening to? Oh, it's Kesha. I'm like, who's Kesha? Oh, she's a whore. I was like, oh. You're like, no. I mean, she presents her.
She presents herself as like a drunken harlot, but her music is good to dance to.
Okay, yeah, that's what you said. It was on your dance mix.
It was on my dance mix.
Yeah, and you were dancing at the time. So I'm like, what is this? Dance mix? Well, you have a dance. You were dancing when it was on, which is why I'm like, what is this that's making...
Well, you weren't supposed to come down.
No, you enjoy dancing, though. And singing.
When you're not around.
I know. I come home and you're dancing. And then it stops and then the party ends.
This party's over. Thor's home. The cats are all disappointed because we were having a rave.
It seems like it sometimes. I think I miss all the good stuff. And I'm off playing just D&D or something.
Yeah, and I'm having a rave with 2 cats.
All right. Next. Lighting the beacons of Gondor. Lighting yourself and your son. Yes. Excellent. Love some good Denethor memes.
Denethor.
No.
Denethor.
You don't stress the Thor part of that. Just Denethor.
Thor.
I'm really liking all the Lord of the Rings, though. This is good stuff. Next. Spy A, Spy B.
Spy C, Spy D.
All right. It took me a moment, and I was like, I don't get it. And you're like...
I got it instantly, and I loved it. Because I was like, oh, look, it's Spider-Man. And I'm like, Spy A, Spy B, Spy C,
Spy C,
Spy D. Perfect.
Very good. Even if I didn't immediately get it, the wheels
That's
didn't churn right
that's
away.
why I just read it for you. I'm like, I'll just say it.
Next. When you think Rey had a sad story, what about Ahsoka Tano? She was trained to fight in a war at age 13, and she was betrayed by the Jedi Council, and then she came back to fight just to be turned on by the clones in Order 66. Then she fought against the Empire as Fulcrum, but then fought her former master that fell to the dark side, which also she felt that as her fault and about died, and then made a promise to Ezra, who saved her from being killed by Vader, to find him when she gets back to the rebellion. But Ezra went missing after the Battle of the Fall, so now she looks for Ezra while still running from the Empire, and everyone thought Rey had a sob story. Mm-hmm. No one ever...
Fact.
Yeah, she has a tragic story.
Brief shout out to Mary Grace. Thank you for the meme. She sent us fan art in the past.
Oh, very nice. Mm-hmm. But so true, though, right?
It's very true.
Ahsoka's story is so sad.
She
She
is a very sad story. And it is a story of perseverance as well.
Yeah. That's
It
what
is.
Isn't like Star Wars supposed to be about perseverance, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
making the hard
Ahsoka,
choices,
how many times did she have to
selfless.
just go out on her own and try and start a new life and then
Yeah, I
get
mean,
pulled
not to mention
back
her first.
to her responsibilities?
Yeah. But Rey had a bad day. The guy she liked, because
Yep.
he tried to do mean things to her, and then the next day
He
she
was pretty
decided.
swole.
Well, he's swole.
Let's not forget that.
I think that's the
He
only
was a
thing.
damaged bad boy.
Exactly, that's all it
Checks
takes.
off a lot of boxes on the
Checks
list.
out all the boxes, apparently, because like the day after capturing her and mental torture and all these fun things, she's like, I'm gonna go save him.
I will redeem him. There's
then
good in him.
I failed to
I've
save
also
him.
seen
No,
him with
I'm
his shirt
sad.
off.
Oh boy. Alright.
Yeah, I know.
Next. Regular Meme Monday. You wish now that our places had been exchanged. That I had died and Spicy had lived. Yes, I wish that.
Oh, it's Denethor
Look
again.
at the sad Naboo.
It's Fair Naboo.
Fair Naboo.
And there's Denethor Skywalker.
No, it should be...
It says Denethor Skywalker.
Denaboo.
No, it's
Denaboo
definitely
and
Denethor.
Ferrothor.
Nope. Denethor Skywalker. And Fair Naboo.
I don't know. I think the spicy memes maybe a little more frequently. I know you get a lot of... You showed me a couple that you were like, oh, I can't put this in, but this is hilarious this week. So...
Yeah. And you probably won't ever see those again.
No, because they were...
They were good, though.
They were very
They were really good.
spicy, yes. But
Now everyone's thinking, was it me?
Yeah, was it the one I said there? Yeah, so know that if you send something in and you're not seeing it, it's not could be
It's
many
either going to be in
reasons.
spicy or it's too spicy.
It's too spicy. And no, we're not going to do the extra spicy. I don't think we'll ever do it.
No,
No.
it's not a cool thing. No.
Some of them are a little more offensive, I believe might be the word.
Right.
And I don't
Beyond
really want to.
spice,
And look,
it's-
I'm not here to really offend and anger people about but
Just
they are. You can still find a great deal of humor in them if you look past the offensive nature of them, I guess.
Next.
Yeah, I know. I'm going.
Ramble.
Yep, there it happens again. Next, Star Wars. If Vader was Luke's mother. So Luke, I work with a lovely young lady named Mara, and I really think you did it all.
He jumped.
You can't run forever, Luke. I want some grandbabies. Oh,
I love this one.
this is good. I like this a lot, yes. Because it's true. Like, it would be totally different. So, Luke,
Yeah.
I want to introduce you to somebody. No, Mom, I don't want you. And he's missing out on the love of his life. He doesn't
How
even
is
know it.
Mara?
Sometimes Mom knows best. I think Father Knows Best was the name of an old show, but Mother knows best, too.
She does.
Both mother and father know their children well in different ways. Mm-hmm. Next, when your friend tries to convince you the new reboot, sequel, continuation will be good. Don't do that. Don't give me that's one of the most annoying things when friends are like, oh man, you gotta watch this, it's great. And then you start to watch and you're like, what did they see in this?
And you're like, do I tell him I didn't like it or just
Yeah.
nod my head and...
Yeah, that's really annoying because you're like, I get recommended just even from friends and family, like, oh, you need to watch this, and maybe you could talk about it in a video. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. And then you're like, this isn't good. Like, why did they recommend this to me?
Don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know.
and then you feel bad because you're like, you don't want to tell them like you thought it was terrible.
Be like, you don't know me at all.
Yeah, and then it's like, you thought I'd like this? Like, what do you think? Who do you think I am? Next. Oh, my young Padawan, I'm so sorry about your arm. Oh, this is nothing compared to earlier today. So much said. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
I had to do a little editing on that.
I can imagine what it says. FFF.
So much sand. Just
Yes.
dragging through it.
I can imagine FFF.
It's in his mouth, his eyes, it gets everywhere.
It does
it's
get
coarse
everywhere.
and irritating.
I never even realized that he was
Dragged through the sand? His
yeah.
mortal enemy?
Yeah. He'd rather lose an arm than have that happen.
Yeah. Exactly. Look at him, he's all calm. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
An
Yeah,
arm.
it's just an arm. We could get another one built for me.
But sand will get in that too.
Sand gets everywhere. I'll never get it out of my boots entirely. Next, Thor Skywalker Plus on Monday be like, it's meme time. It is meme time.
It is meme time.
We have a lot of fun with these, and I think people enjoy them as well, so. So thank you for watching our weirdness. Next, when Sailor Naboo accidentally cuts another meme in half. Half the meme double. It kind of can't work, like, because then we can try to fill in or just be like, eh.
I have to try and describe to you the rest of it, and you just laugh at me.
Yeah, it's funnier that way. Sometimes the description of the meme is funnier than the meme itself.
Well, we would never know because you don't get the rest of it.
True. I guess we'll never know. Next, what about second lightsaber?
I think we've had this one before, but
I don't remember this one. This is good. Even if we have, it's worthy. It's worthy of a second showing. Jesus. Sorry. Next. We have a new enemy, the young rebel who destroyed the Death Star. I have no doubt this boy is the offspring of Anakin Skywalker. Are you joking? Lord Vader, what do you mean? I figured this out years ago. What are the odds someone with the last name Skywalker, who is strong with the Force, was raised on Tatooine by my stepbrother, was trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi, has my old lightsaber, and is exactly how old my kid would have been, would not be related to me. I would have to be an idiot not to figure it out. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you just put the most basic common knowledge in there, yeah, it's all pretty obvious, actually.
He's using my old lightsaber? You're from
Yeah.
Tatooine? You
From
registered at
Tatooine.
the academy?
Your name is Skywalker. We tracked you back to the Lars homestead.
You were hanging out with Obi-Wan?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. He didn't even mention it. He didn't even have to mention that, yeah.
He was literally hanging out with Obi-Wan.
Because of Obi-Wan.
But we don't look at any of that. Next.
Trying to figure out how The Hobbit got the same amount of movies as The Lord of the Rings when the book is 1/3 as long, if not less. I mean, it's probably shorter than any of the actual Lord of the Rings books, yet it got the same amount of time. How does that work? So does that mean
I don't know
the Lord of the Rings should be 3 times longer?
Yes.
Should it be roughly 3 weeks in time?
It should take you 3 days to watch it.
I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with the extended edition where we filmed new stuff to put in there.
This is the elf scene where they were singing the Gandalf song. We'll just watch the uncut version of them singing it.
Yeah, why don't we do it? Remember the show 24 where it was real time? Just real time the whole thing. Make it the whole year-long adventure. I want every moment of every day. Even when they're just sitting around
the Hobbits
sleeping.
complain a lot about not eating.
Probably would be a lot of that, wouldn't there?
Get some extra Bill the Pony time.
Bill the Pony.
The pony is
He
brave
didn't
as
get
Bill.
he didn't get his due respect in the films, I figure.
We can throw Tom Bombadil back in.
Absolutely. And the Scouring of the Shire as well. I always kind of regret that we didn't. I mean, I understand why they kind of cut it because
They sort of gave you the impression, but then when they got back, it was all fine. So
yeah. Next, Monitor 1, Monitor 2. Where is the cursor? I've had this problem before. When the cursor stay absolutely still. His vision is based on. That is so true.
it is. It's 100% true.
Yes, the cursor. It's so easy to lose that thing. Next, is it secret? Is it safe? Nice. It is always safe in your hands.
It is. It is.
It is. You've got it on lockdown.
I do.
And your Nazgul, they go out and find the memes for you and bring them back.
No, the Fellowship brings me.
Oh, yes, they're the Fellowship.
Look, see, I'm Frodo. I'm not a Nazgul.
You're
I'm
not.
I'm
You wouldn't
Sauron.
be. I mean, I just thought it would,
Wow.
they were trying to, no?
No, the Fellowship supplies me with them. I don't think our fan base wants to be known as the Nazgul. They're the Fellowship of the memes.
Perfect. Next. The making of Me Monday 34 in a nutshell. Memes, more memes, and much memes from the same day. This is another accurate represent. This is exactly how it looks too. You're just sitting there. The memes are coming. There's no hope.
Here they come.
Oh, next. Don't call yourself an 80s fan if you don't know this band. Oh, God.
They look like a band.
They do, don't they? They do look like an 80s band.
General Zod.
Kneel before
General
Zod.
Zod and the Kryptonite.
And the Kryptonians.
Kryptonians. General Zod and the Kryptonians. Who doesn't know that group?
Superman 2. That's their hit song is Kneel Before Zod. Next. I will for you, Taco Bell.
Try. If Taco Bell asks, though.
Do or do not try it. Wait.
Taco Bell doesn't do that.
Yeah. You just
try.
do or you either
try.
eat it or you pass it.
No, you try.
No, you gotta try Taco Bell.
I will for you.
I will for you, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. The fancy futuristic restaurant.
Oh, Demolition Man, yeah.
Going to a fancy restaurant. Taco Bell.
Now all restaurants are Taco Bell because they paid
survived.
us.
No, because they survived
the fast food wars.
Food wars.
Which that in itself makes sense. We don't need it. Don't need any future or further clarification of what that all means.
If you don't know,
I feel like we're in the fast food wars right now, considering every fast food restaurant is now hiring for large sums of money these days.
Like 401k. I'm like,
we got 401k.
Nice.
We'll pay you like $50 an hour. Just come and make some burgers for us.
I saw one that was like $25, up to $25.
Up to $25,
it was like $15 to $25. I was like, dang, that's tempting.
I think that was Panda Express.
It was Panda Express.
It's like, holy cow. We are in the middle of the fast food wars are here. I guess Taco Bell will win eventually.
It has been predicted.
Yes, we have foreseen it. Next. 2005 Star Wars fan time traveling to 2022. 2005 Star Wars fan. Yeah, it looks from dealing with creative differences. The sequel really, yeah.
Mediocre Disney Plus.
Yeah, what exactly has gone wrong? It's that everything's fine meme, like Lucasfilm just ignoring everything burning around it.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Fine.
This is fine.
It's fine.
Everything, the fans all hate what, each other and what you're doing, and it's fine. Next. My favorite part about this picture is that Prince William is literally right there, but the photographer chose to focus on Tom Hiddleston. Well, that's a good choice.
Well, you can see him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is him, isn't it?
Him.
I didn't even see him in
Prince
the
William's
foreground
right there on the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, is that Tom Hiddleston?
The glasses work for him.
They do.
I didn't even recognize him as Hiddleston with the glasses and everything there.
I always recognize him.
I know. Next. I love shoplifting kitchen utensils. You could get in trouble for that. That's a risk I would like to take. Oh, boy. Next. When my brain goes on a little adventure instead of being present for the conversation I'm having. That sounds familiar somehow.
That happens to me sometimes.
I think it's happening to you right now.
Sometimes I feel bad because, and I hate to admit this, every now and again it happens to me in voice chat. My brain just goes and checks out for a second, and then someone asks me a question. I'm like, "What was that? What was the question? What are we talking about?" And I'm trying to ask you.
Well, it's because you're one of those people that tries to do like 18 things at once.
Yeah, so my brain checks out, and then someone's like, "Hey, what do you think, Naboo?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. That both sounds good, right?" I'm sorry, I'm trying to pay more attention. I do.
Next. We're going to need guns.
Baru in the Matrix. Guns.
She would be...
Lots of guns.
Yeah, she would be like the Trinity of the Matrix. Just the total badass in there, right?
But Neo did have that badassery moment when he's like telling Trinity what to do before they went to the place where Morpheus was being held.
Oh, yeah.
She would be that version of Neo. Right there, and all of a sudden, Oliver, when he's like, "Oh, I'm not the chosen one, so I guess I can just be a badass. We're gonna need guns."
I could totally hear Baru saying, "I know Kung Fu." Well, you had it downloaded? No, I did it the old-fashioned way.
Just know Kung Fu. I was worried the Sand People would come and we wouldn't have had guns, so I learned Kung Fu first.
It would be great if she's like pulling the rock so he's got lightsabers and like, yeah.
Just tosses the lightsaber over his shoulder? Who would use this? Junk.
Oh, that's not where I was going with it,
Oh my
but...
gosh, that would have been hilarious. I would have been okay with it had she done it.
Well, yeah, it would have made, I guess, more sense in a way. All right, next. I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. More like time for me to bail. Am I right? Oh, jeez.
You want LOL.
The name Bale, that's a fun name to have.
Time for me to bail, am I right?
That's not how he sounds.
It wasn't meant to sound like him.
Oh. All right. Next. May these cloaks shield you from unfriendly eyes. Aw. I like the little... That's nice.
It's your hat.
Yes, it is. Oh, I didn't even notice that Naboo was...
I'm the one handing out the cloaks to protect the memes.
You are.
I protect these memes.
You do. You are the guardian of the memes. And the distributor. Huh. Next. Oh, that's it.
That's the end.
Well, that's all we got for you this time. So take to the comments below and tell us what you thought of this week's memes, or you can always send them in to the email address in the description below, the Sailor Naboo one. Or if you're...
Farrah Naboo bag.
Farrah Naboo. Or you can always, of course, if you're in the Discord, you can post them in the meme channel, and she will scour them and try to find them.
Send them in, Fellowship of the Memes.
And until next time then, thanks for watching.